What's up, MGN? Hit that like button, baby. Even though your boy's feeling under the weather, I'm about to give you a nice one. Understand that I'm the man, pulling up with the pizza delivery man. Hit the ground, it's an earthquake. It's time to drink the freaking milkshake. 9 to 5, it's time to freaking ride. Drop the top, man, it's so hot. Check out the muscles, every freaking tussle. Coming up in that old school Henny muscle. What's up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Look, man. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out, waiting for the countdown to finish up. And we do have some massive topics to go over and discuss today. So I hope you guys are ready, man. I hope you guys are ready today because we're going to talk about the PlayStation 6. And this is something that I was talking about before. And now we have someone in the industry, someone that is way up in the industry at best. And it's kind of crazy because whenever you have a whole new generation to look forward to, you see, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Sony is in a weird position right now, almost awkward, because you have the PS5 Pro right now. And I've said this before, and I said, this is going to be a big uphill battle for a lot of people. Why? I'll tell you why. Because now a lot of people who have been sitting there waiting around to see if this thing is even worth it before they actually pull the trigger and purchase the item or purchase the product. And a lot of people now, a year and 4 months later, fixing to be 5 months later, starting to realize, well, man, this thing is kind of worth it for what it's offering. While some people think, waste of time. I don't think it's worth it. I'll just wait on the PlayStation 6. So obviously you have to look at it from both perspectives, but at the same time, the problem is gonna be is if you're in the middle of the road, right? If you are someone that is, how could I put this now? Bobby. What? Bobby Cook? Wait a minute. Hold on. You joking, right? No way. No freaking way. Shout outs to Bobby Cook. What the heck? Let's go, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Shout outs to Bobby Cook, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Everybody with gifted subs, stay tuned. Everybody with gifted subs, stay tuned. Everybody with memberships, stay tuned. We got something else cooking up for you guys. We got some crazy members only content coming up, and we got some more giveaways coming up as well. So hang tight. Oh man, that knocks us down to 30. That knocks us down to 30. Appreciate my brother. Thank yous again. What? Hold up. No.
We'll make our own destiny.
Bobby Cook. Bobby, let's go, baby. Oh my God. What?
We'll make our own destiny.
Nah, hold on. What's going on today? Bobby Cook. What the freak?
We will make our own destiny.
That knocks it down to 25. Bobby Cook, yo, bro. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Oh my Lord, Bobby Cook, thank you so much, man. Everybody with gifted subs, make sure you go to the community tab where you'll find access to all your perks. We got amazing content coming up for members only. We also have giveaways coming up as well. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff popping off in April. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. Shouts to Bobby Cook, man. Keeping us alive. Keeping the channel going. I appreciate you, bro. And continuing to keep our membership community growing. Thank you so much, my brother. I hope all is well with you. I was not expecting that at the start of the show. That's how you know we're blessed, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. So check this out. So Sony, as of right now, is in a very delicate position. The reason why Sony is in a very delicate position, like I said, the PS5 Pro is on fire right now. A lot of people are starting to realize the true value of this box. It's getting to the point where people are looking at this and looking at a 5090 and looking at the PS5 Pro and then looking at a 5080 or just any other high-end PC. And they're like, man, why do I need to build a high-end PC for? I'm telling you, the gap is closing, guys. The gap is shrinking. And PC is so expensive. You know what I mean? It's so much more expensive. I mean, obviously, if you want more performance, get a more expensive machine. But at the same, Bobby Cook again. What? This man is going crazy today. Wait, hold on. Hold on, man. Hold up a second. This man is going Super Saiyan. What? Bobby Cook. Oh my God.
Make our own destiny.
That knocks us down to 20 on the day. What the heck is going on? Thank you, Jesus, for your blessing. Bless Bobby Cook. Bless our community. Continue to bless our community. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, Jesus, for your blessings. Wow, Bobby. Wow. Wow.
We will make our own destiny.
Wow. Yo, Bobby, thank you so much. Bro, this is not like Bobby, bro. Bobby always drops like 1 and 1 and 1. He always drops singles. Every single time, he always drops singles. So I just find it so weird because usually he just drops singles and I don't know. I guess the Lord is having his way with him today. Yo, Bobby, thank you so much because usually, man, it's either Phil or maybe a few other people, here and there. But yo, Bobby stepping up like that. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. You have no idea. That knocks down our goal to 20 on the day. Holy freaking cow. Thank you, Bobby Cook. What the heck? I got to go back and look at that. Bro, that is 20. This man just gifted 20 memberships. Give him a round of applause, man. Give him a round of applause. This man just dropped 20 memberships. Wow. And here I am. Man, God is good, bro. God is so good because here I am. Almost did not stream today because I'm not feeling the best. And I said, no, I'm going to stream today. I just kept telling I kept fighting with myself. No, you're not feeling good, but you're still going to be streaming today. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I feel weak. I feel tired. No, you're not feeling good. I'm coughing up phlegm, everything. I got a cold. I mean, my head is hurting. Like, I'm not even feeling the best right now, but here I am getting hype and getting excited with you. Yo! What the freak is, yo! The vibes! What? Yo! Bro!
We'll make our own destiny.
Yo! Yo, this is crazy.
We'll make our own destiny.
Oh my God. Oh shoot, Lamaj, let's go. Yo.
Make our own destiny.
Oh God, yo, God is good, bro. God is so good. Oh man.
We'll make our own destiny.
Oh man, thank you, Lamaj. I appreciate you guys. You know, like God, that is God's way of telling me, like, bro, yep, that's why I was trying to tell you to work. That's why I was trying to tell you to go stream today, because I was gonna bless you. I have blessings for you, and you would have missed out on your blessings today. You know, it's funny because I hear people talking, you know, in the YouTube space about me and saying, oh, you know, bro, I don't even have to ask. I don't even have to. I didn't even come out here and mention anything about subs. I didn't mention nothing. I just said, what's up, everybody? We got some topics to talk about today. And we didn't even, the show ain't even started yet. And God is coming through and blessing the show. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you don't even have to ask, bro. This is how blessed we are. And I just think that all the negativity as of late, you know, people just try to find all sorts of things to point fingers at that person. You don't even know that person. You don't even come over here. You don't even support our community. You don't know what's going on, but you want to assume stuff. And this is why I say, man, brushing that stuff off. I ain't worried about he say, she say, because he say, she say don't know me. And he say, she say ain't none of their business. You feel me? So I appreciate each and every one of you guys who are able to donate, because of your contribution, the show exists straight up and down like it is, bro, because of you guys. So one love and God bless, and more praises to the Most High Jesus, man, for allowing this to happen. This is absolutely insane. And we haven't even started yet. And here I am, my heart fixing to come out of my chest earlier. And I'm like, man, I don't feel like it, bro. I'm like almost running fever. Head is hurting. Chest is pounding. I'm like, I don't feel like it today. And that other side of me in the back of my, nope, you're gonna stream today. So I'm so happy, because I know a lot of you guys were waiting on the stream. So I'm so happy I went through with it anyway. And we're gonna finish strong. We're gonna finish this week off strong. You know what I mean? So pray for your boy. You know, keep me in your prayers, guys. Keep the wife in your prayers as well. She's not doing so well as well. So keep us in your prayers. Keep the MGN family in your prayers, man. Without prayers, we don't have anything. So pray for us. All right. One love and God bless. But we're not giving up the fight. We're not giving up. We got the deuces up. So we gonna keep fighting.
No way.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my Lord. Thank you.
We gonna keep fighting.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I got rid of bought my 5,090s. I got blessed by a friend, so now I give back.
Oh man.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know.
Wow. Wow. Man, hold on, guys. We gonna start the show. But God is no respecter of time. And when he wants to bless, he's gonna bless, regardless of what you're doing. Bobby, thank you so much. You could have kept that money to yourself. It never seems to amaze me how kind some people are. You know what I mean? The kind of heart that some people have, especially in a time like this where it's just chaotic right now. Things are so expensive. I mean, it's like hard for you to even survive out here. And you could have took that 50-90 money and spent it on your family. You know what I mean? But you chose to come on here and give it to our community. And man, I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say, God, give it back to you 100 times over, man. Because you did not have to do it. I don't even deserve it. None of us deserved it. But you find it in your heart to be generous. And man, thank you so much. I love you with all my heart, man. You're one of the main ones that always come through for the show. And we appreciate you, my brother. One love and God bless. Let's get it. Thank you guys, man. Seriously. Thank y'all. I know God is probably smiling right now. Like, I mean, when I say I was this close of not streaming today, I was this close. I just said, nah, it's okay. We'll come on. We come on tomorrow. But I also have something to do tomorrow. I have the Xbox event to do tomorrow. So I'm like, you know what, Marlon, just push through it.
Oh,
you know?
No way.
Just push.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
As MC Hammer once said, we got to pray to make it today.
There you go. My brother, thank you so much. God bless, bro. Thank you, guys. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Now, let's get back to business. So, like I said, Sony is in a very delicate situation right now. When it comes to the PlayStation 6 is supposed to be coming out next year. We're going to talk about this article. We're going to talk about the article. But I want to elaborate on it first because I knew this was going to be a hard sell. I knew it because you have the Pro and people are just now starting to realize, you know what? I might consider it. Or you know what? I'm going to buy it. And that's a good thing. But the bad thing is Sony is getting ready to come out with new hardware, which means Sony might turn around and end production on the PlayStation 5 Pro or slow down production on it sometime next year because they don't want PS5. Think about what I'm saying. They don't want PS5 Pro to overshadow PlayStation 6. That's the bite in your rear end that you get for coming out with a mid-generation refresh. Because it's like, okay, how are you going to sell people on PlayStation 6? What are going to be the upgrades? Man, in a world now where we have people out here penny pinching, y'all, like this is real. This is all facts I'm talking about. Like people are out here penny pinching, bro. Gas prices, depending on where you live at, between $8 to $5 to $6 to $4 a gallon of gas. Gas is expensive. Plane tickets just went up by 20%. Cost of living is going up. Like it's a movie out here. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So bringing it back to gaming right now, look at Nintendo. They just cut 30% of production right now because the Switch 2 wasn't selling as well during the holiday seasons, right? The last past holiday that we just had, right? So think, and the Switch 2 is the fastest selling console right now, right? Even it even outsold the Switch 2. I mean the Switch in the same time frame by a lot, right? So again, and even the Switch 2 was a tough sell for some people because they were like, it looks the same. Oh, not enough upgrades, even though they got a lot going on in terms of boost mode and in terms of like at DLSS upscaling, and there is some significant better performance when you look at a lot of the games. But for some people, there's I want an OLED. Some people have various different reasons on why they don't want to upgrade. But what I'm saying to you guys is on the PlayStation side of things, look, if it's hard for you right now to get people to come over from PS4 to PS5, hear what I'm saying, because this is facts. Sony is trying to get people to come over from PS4 to PS5.
Oh, no way.
Right?
Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Look, man.
Does YouTube pay you for gift membership?
Yes. So how the gift membership works is they take, I think, was it 30%? I think they take, I believe. I think it's 30%. So for every $5 membership, take away 30% from that. That's what I get. And this is a little bit more than what Twitch would pay me. So if when I start streaming on Twitch again and you guys start doing subs on Twitch, I think I get half on Twitch and I get $1 more on YouTube, if that makes sense. And And the same thing goes for super chats. Like it's 30%, 30% off the super chat. So with you just dropping that $2, I'm not getting the full $2. I'm getting 30% off of that $2. You feel me? So that's how it works. With the only thing that does not get a percentage off is Goku. So Goku, I get that straight off the top. I mean, PayPal might charge for like processing and stuff, but it's not a significant amount like YouTube takes out. So there's that. Hopefully that answers that. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you. So like I said, you are in a situation now where you I'm telling you, Sony has to do something. They have to do something to win people over, bro. Because on the graphic side of things, and I agree with this developer. I just don't think it's going to be that significant of worth of upgrade to get people to upgrade. Even from the bro, you think I'm joking? Even from the base PS5, it's hard for you to get people to go over to the Pro. And it's going to be the same thing that's fixing and ready to happen. Like, it's just like, bro, like, how are you going to do this? Like, how is this going to work? You have to really find a way to convince people to reel people over. It's like, Bobby Cook again. What?
We will make our own destiny.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. Oh my God, have mercy.
We will make our own destiny.
Bobby! Love you, big bro. Love you, man. Love you. Wow, dude. Holy.
We will make our own destiny.
Wow. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Love you, bro. Love you, man. Wow. It's beautiful to see Kratos throw that axe.
We'll make our own destiny.
Kratos is like, well, can I get a break? Nah. You ain't getting no breaks, Kratos. Work like everybody else, Kratos.
We'll make our own destiny.
Oh, man. Michael Peer with the $5 as well. Let's go.
No
Michael
way.
Peer. Let's go.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Ain't you the one that was dancing backwards about how great Switch 2 going to sell when I told you it's not gonna top Switch 1 long term?
Okay. It's kind of too early, but I do believe that the Switch 2 will outshine the original Switch. I do believe that. With the mixture of Switch 2 OLED, with the mixture of people who still don't know that there's a Switch 2, with the mixture of new IPs, you got to remember, they are the forefathers of this industry. All they got to do is drop another Smash Brothers. They got to drop another Zelda. They got to drop another 3D Mario game. Do I need to keep going? And it's over. You see what I'm saying? It's over. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You see what I'm saying? Like those 3 games right there, right? One of them, a new 3D Mario game, 70 million copies sold right there. Especially if it's a Switch to it, which it probably more than likely 100% will be a Switch to it. It's over. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Do you know how much units that's going to be? Do you know how many people are out there right now sitting on their Rare like, I'm not impressed with the Switch 2 right now. I'm waiting for the games. You have people out there, money in hand, waiting for the games to come, waiting for the new stuff to come. There's a lot of third-party support for Switch 2 over the original Switch. Come on, you should know this. Because of the limitations of the Switch. So, again, PS5 Pro don't have that issue because it's in a place where it's like, it's an optional console. The Switch 2 is not really optional because it's like moving forward, a lot of these games that Nintendo is going to be making is going to be Switch 2 only. So again, Sony's in a weird spot. Now, here's another thing that I want to highlight too. And I need you guys to understand this. I'm not the only one that's saying this. We're going to talk about this article, and we're going to talk about, obviously, what Shuya Yoshida said. Shuya Yoshida-san said this months ago, probably almost a year ago at this point. What is Sony going to do? What is Sony going to... Bro, look at what's going on right now. People are still on PS4s, doggone it. And just up in last year, we heard Sony was trying to get people, come on over to PS5. Come on over to PS5. So you got people stuck on the base PS4 or PS4 Pro. And then you got people stuck on the base PS5. Man, the PS5 Pro is still a tough sell for a lot of base PS5 owners, right? Let alone PlayStation 6, which is going to cost even more money, right? So again, you have to remember the majority have base PS5s. How are you going to convince those people to upgrade to PlayStation 6? What are you going to do different? You can't. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You can't come out here talking about, oh yeah, dog, PS4 and PS5 full backwards compatibility. Duh, everybody's expecting that. Like, bro, if you want PlayStation 6 to fly off shelves, you gotta make sure that you're checking all the boxes, or at least most of the boxes that people are asking and requesting for. It's not just about resolution and frame rate and AI. Let's keep it a buck. Let's be honest. Because you guys know me. I always keep it real with y'all. It's not just about that. Those things are important, right? Higher resolution, better performance. Just say better performance. Better performance is more important. But it's not the end all be all thing. People want features. You see what I'm saying? They want freaking features, bro. And bro, if Xbox is coming out with the Helix, right? And they're offering you 4 generations of Xbox on the same box, right? And the Helix is going to have the ability to enhance those games and get you a higher frame rate, higher resolution. So that's going to increase the value even more for a lot of people, right? And then if you add on top of that, oh, wait a minute, Sony's still putting PC games on Xbox. They still putting PC, because basically, I mean, it's basically on Xbox. I mean, if you really want to talk about it, I mean, if we'll see in not too long from now, when they have their next earnings call, we will see if it's true or not. Because if Sony sit there and still putting games on PC, bro, that's even more of an insane value on the Helix, because you're getting an all-in-one box. You're getting full backwards compatibility. You're able to play PlayStation games on this thing. Yeah, you might not be able to play them day one, but eventually you will. What? You can't beat that value. You can't. You literally cannot. And so, with that being said, what are you going to do? Yes, with Sony coming out with this handheld, cheers, right? Microsoft have the Xbox Ally X or Xbox Ally. Okay, great. That's doing well for them right now. But they don't have their own proprietary, handheld, which we heard rumors after Phil Spencer retired. Before Phil Spencer retired, that they're going to be Microsoft is still looking into doing their own dedicated handheld. So that's going to be interesting to see. But besides the handheld situation, what else do you have? What else do you have? You see what I'm saying? People would go crazy for a PlayStation 6 if this thing has full backwards compatibility. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Full backwards compatibility, right? It has custom themes. I'm not talking about this welcome hub nonsense. I'm talking about PS3 and PS4. Custom freaking themes, custom background, folders, more user friendly, like how the Xbox 360 was back in the day. You see what I'm saying? In terms of, basically personalize the way how you want the console to be. You can change the startup sound. You can do so many different. If Sony steps out of their comfort zone and do something different, I am telling you, people will go buy that thing. But if you're not going to step out of your comfort zone and then the upgrades are seemingly not that worth it, people are going to be like, I'm good, bro. Like you know, if I can catch a PS5 Pro on sale, I'll get one. You see what I'm saying? And then forget about the base PS5. How much of an upgrade is it going to be over the PS5 Pro? That's the $1 million question. Because you know what? I don't even need this guy to tell me this. I specifically told y'all this. I said the PS5 Pro is the value box right now. People are starting to look. I know it's a year and change late, but people are starting to look at this console like, man, you know what? I was bashful on this console, but I might give it a chance now. So I'm telling you, because what's going to happen is Sony is going to slowly start slowing down productions of PS5 Pro. Then it's going to fall into either scalpers territory where it's being scalped. You can't really find a lot of them, or they're going to drop the price, you know, before they completely phase it out like all these companies do. And you're telling me if you can get a PS5 Pro at $500 or $550, if Sony say, hey, look, we're dropping the price by $200, you know what I mean, in the foreseeable future, right? And you 3-4 years in, you still don't have a PlayStation 6. You're still not convinced. You're telling me you're going to walk away from the Pro? Probably not. You're going to be like, man, this thing is a beast. This thing is still a beast. And Sony is still going to be supporting it because it's an extension of the base PS5. So Sony is still going to be making a bunch of cross-generation games. Remember, PS5 is not going nowhere, bro. When PlayStation 6 comes out for the next 3 to 4 to maybe 5 years in the PlayStation 6 life cycle, it's Sony going to be making PS5 games. Straight, what I know some of y'all don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. They're not going to alienate over 100 million customers. They're not going to do that. Come on, you should know this. So again, what the biggest problem that Sony is going to have is how are you going to upsell this console? What are you going to do different? Only time will tell. The next thing is this that we're going to be talking about is with Xbox boss Asha Sharma pretty much trying to, behind the scenes, allegedly trying to lower prices. So that's a good thing if that is the case, because a lot of people have been complaining about the price of Game Pass of these games. Well, the games, they kind of went back to the default $69.99, even though they try to go up. But even on the console side of things, yeah, I mean, that is just ridiculous. Like paying $800 for a Series X and it can't even touch a Pro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. Like paying $799, and that's if you can find one for $799. These things are going for $1,000. Y'all think I'm lying? A 2 terabyte Series X, look it up right now, is going for $1,000 on the internet. Not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not even doing what the Pro is doing right now with the new PSSR 2.0. And this is coming from somebody that loves the Series X. Not even close to what the PS5 Pro is doing. With ray tracing, with better image quality, with overall performance, not even close. So why should somebody sit there and spend $1,000 for a Series X? Not only that too, but you also have the Helix, which is going to blow the freaking Series X out of the water. Bye-bye, Series X. Get out of here. Right? Series X ain't even close to a Helix. So again, that's a tough sell. So if she can, and I've said this before, man, you know, I know we were all singing the same song about her being AI focused and she's going to be bad for gaming and blah, blah, blah. We just don't know yet. And the reality is, bro, if she can turn things around, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying for you to go back to exclusives because that's not going to happen. We will see what happens on that front. But dropping prices across all sides, I mean, not just the Game Pass, but also man, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Because at that point, if they go back to the original price of $599. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, get a Series X over the Pro. I will happily tell you to get a Series X over the Pro. Marlon, why is that? Because that's a big price difference. $250. Most people ain't gonna be, nah. You're gonna be like, nah, dog, that's too much. Now, for some people, they still think that $250 price difference is worth it. But that's here nor there. Like that's far and in between. Like there's gonna be some people that think that it's worth paying the $250, while some people think, nah, that's a tough sell. So if Series X can come back down to $500, oh my God, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Oh man, come on. Come on. Look. So we'll see. We will see what happens. Set the captain free. We will see what happens. Can you imagine that happening? She comes in her fresh new role and say, look, Series X will be going back to launch price $499.99. Oh, say less. Or even better, lower than that. Even better, $399, which I highly doubt that that's going to be the case. Can you imagine a Series X for $399? Yeah. A steal at that price, right? Considering what that console can really do. You joking? Y'all, some of y'all still sleeping.
Oh my Lord!
Some of y'all are still sleeping today.
PS5 Pro is a great mid-gen refresh. If the PS6 is elite, people will invest. If Helix does the same, people can fall back on Steam. Choices.
There you go. There you go. My man Mark coming through. Look, man. There's a lot of choices that a lot of people are going to have to make. Yeah. The PS5 Pro is an amazing mid-generation refresh. It really is. For what it can do, for the price, to performance.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
All Series 10 games is for the streets, bro.
all Series X all Series X games is for the streets, bro. Hey, look, man. Look. I tell you like this, bro. Like I said, man, I love the Series X. I just felt like it was just disowned. I felt like Microsoft didn't really push it. The highlight reel throughout this entire generation for a lot of people when it comes to the Series X was full backwards compatibility. People using it to develop games and doing all kind of stuff and different mods and all kind of stuff with the Series X. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's still a great machine. It reminded me of the One X and how Microsoft disowned that too as well. So, like Mark was saying earlier, like I said, if Microsoft finds a way to literally say, hey, you know what, we're going to drop the price of the Series X. You know what I mean? Probably just say hypothetically speaking, $399. That would be insane. Because even though the Helix is coming out, a lot of people are going to look at that and be like, oh man, that's, that's a really good price. Still a really good, there's a lot of Xbox Series games I missed out. And plus there's developers that's still going to be making Series console games. So at a $399 price tag, are you crazy? And then who's to say you can afford the Helix? You see what I'm saying? Like when the Helix does come out, can you really afford it? Chances are you probably not going to be able to afford it. Now, some of y'all probably going to be like, well, Marlon, I'm going to buy a PS6. Well, that's fine. You already make up your mind. The choice is very simple for you because some of you guys, doesn't matter if it's a significant upgrade or not. You're still going to buy the PlayStation 6. Why, Marlon, why is that? Because you're a fan. you are a fan of Sony. So it doesn't matter if it's a significant upgrade. You have some people that are diehard PlayStation fans. They don't care what you have to say. Just like Apple fans. Apple fans don't care what you have to say. Apple fans will tell you to your face, you capping. Apple fans will tell you to your face, oh, you tripping, dog. I'm gonna upgrade to the next iPhone. I'm gonna upgrade to the next MacBook, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna upgrade to the next Apple Studio. You can't tell me nothing. Oh, well, dog, it's just a little upgrade. It's not even worth it. It's just a little spec bump. Nah, bro. What? Spec bump? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Bigger screen, brighter. It just went up like 300-400 nits. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I have more cores. So if I'm doing anything AI related, which chances are you probably ain't going to do nothing AI related any freaking way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the new A19 chip is more efficient. Bro, you're not even going to tap into that efficiency. So what the heck are you talking about? Just say off the rip that you're going to buy the next iPhone and stop the cap. Stop trying to convince me otherwise on what you're going to do. So again, using Apple and Sony is the perfect prime example, because Apple fans and Sony fans, they're the exact same way, bro. They don't care what you have to say. They don't care. If the price is right and they see the significance in the actual upgrade, forget about what you're talking about. You're wasting your time convincing somebody otherwise. I'm buying the PS6, bro. I don't care what you want to say. You are not going to get me to buy a Helix. I'm sorry. Like, that's not me, bro. Okay. I'm not trying to make you buy anything. I'm just saying, like, these are the pros. These are the cons for each machine. These are your options, PS6 or Helix. Chances are people who are diehard fans of PlayStation, and Sony knows this. And that's the only caveat here, is that they know, Sony knows, like, oh, shoot, we ain't got nothing to worry about. Because they know they have diehard, but they don't have enough diehards. You see what I'm saying? To be able to make them think like, oh, this is enough. No, you need everybody. You need everybody to come over. Why do you think that they're trying to get people from PS4 to PS5? Come on, you should know this. And it is going to be the same thing 3-4 years from now. Sony going to be like, hey.
Oh, no way.
What the heck?
Oh, my Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you not here?
The day PS dies, the industry dies. Come on, I know this. Everyone should know this. W. Crown emoji.
This man, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. If this man, bro. Look, man, thank you so much for the super chat. This man said if Sony dies, the industry dies. Nah, if Nintendo dies, then the industry dies. All facts. All facts. If Nintendo goes away, think about it. Think about it. If Nintendo goes away, forget about Sony. If Nintendo goes away tomorrow, we are in trouble. I can sit here and give you 360 different reasons why. We are in deep trouble. We ain't even gonna have the paddle for the crap that we about to paddle in. Without Nintendo, you crazy. You are crazy. Sony, man, look, man. Sony goes away, okay. Yeah, people are going to feel like, oh, man, no more PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? But I think eventually people will get over it. But Nintendo? Nah, bro, you are nuts. Nintendo goes away, bro. That's it. Like, that. We got a whole bigger problem here. Because look at it this way. So Sony is not looking at, you have to remember this. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Sony is not looking at Microsoft, bro. They're not looking at Microsoft. Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at Nintendo. Okay? Why do I shouldn't even have to, come on, you should know this. Why do you think Sony is doing the things that they're doing right now? They just dropped the price in Japan they look at Nintendo as a competitor. They dropped the price in Japan of the base PS5 to compete with Nintendo and the Switch 2 because the Switch 2 was whipping their butts in their home turf.
Oh, no
Man, look,
way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, here he go.
Nintendo? PlayStation is a bigger platform.
Okay. All right, bro. Oh, this man. Okay. Oh, PlayStation is a bigger platform? No, sir. Nintendo is the bigger platform. Nintendo is the bigger platform. Bro, there wouldn't be no Sony if it wasn't for Nintendo. Put some respect on their name. What? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Come on, man. Nintendo. Oh, I love this debate right now. Yeah, you might have maybe more monthly active users, but when you talking about legacy, when you talking about IPs, man, if it wasn't for Nintendo, there wouldn't be no Sony. Put some respect on their name. Are you guys are crazy with the disrespect today. Are you crazy? Bro, listen, man. If it wasn't for Nintendo, Sony wouldn't even exist. Period. Remember Sony was trying to partner up with stop capping.
No way.
Okay.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bro.
Google it, stop capping.
Bro, listen. Google can say anything, bro. When we're talking about, listen to me. Listen. Come on, Sir Carlos. Let's go, baby.
Destiny.
Look, you guys are tripping. You guys are tripping. Okay? Listen to me right now. Sony might have more monthly active users and stuff like that, right? Sony might have sold more on the PS2 than Nintendo. Besides all of that, which the Switch is catching up to that PS2. Numbers aside, I am telling you, Nintendo is king. Any day, none of these other companies, not one of them, can come close to Nintendo. Can Sony sell the copies? Can Sony sell the copies that Nintendo sell? Not even close. Sony sometimes can barely sell 20 million. Barely. Nintendo does that in their sleep. What? Are you crazy? Man, look, when you're talking about legacy, when you're talking about IPs, Nintendo is king. Nobody has a greater legacy than Nintendo out of all these companies. Out of Sega, Atari, whoever you want to call. Not one of them have the legacy like Nintendo. Nintendo has such a bigger impact on gaming than Sony. Are you crazy? Man, listen, go sit down somewhere with that, bruh. Listen, man, recognize, put some respect on Nintendo's name. Are you crazy? Listen to me, man. You out of your mind. You're out of you need to put down that Sony Kool-Aid. Put down that Sony Kool-Aid. You hear me? Not even close. Nintendo walks all over Sony. Who has a much more bigger impact than Nintendo and Mario? Joke. Man, go sit down, bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. What's bigger than Mario? What is bigger than Mario? Mario is the face of Nintendo. What else is bigger than Mario? Which other game that you can think of that had a much way bigger impact than Mario? Sonic? Are you crazy? Sonic? Not even close. Sonic not even close to Mario. Are you crazy?
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord.
Sonic?
Thank you.
Are you crazy?
Google it and do less talking.
Nah, bro. Sonic? Are you out of your mind? No, you out of your mind. You look up the numbers. Freaking Mario walks all over Sonic. None of them games can put up the numbers of Mario. That's like you comparing LeBron James to freaking Michael Jordan. Not even close. LeBron James is great, but he ain't no Jordan in his prime. Come on, let's call it what it is. Michael Jordan is the greatest to ever do it. Period. End of story. Kobe is great. LeBron is great, but Jordan is greater. Come on, sit down somewhere, bro. Like, listen, bro. Listen to me right now. Not even close. Nintendo is goated. Not even Sony. Oh, you're tripping. You're out of your mind. Sonic. Y'all boys are tripping out of your mind. Yeah, Z Fighter, thank you so much. My man Mash with the 10 says, correct. Nintendo is the leaders in innovation and are the only ones who are in it for creating games and fun. Fun is what they started with by making toys and cards. They are a pillar to gaming. Straight up. You could say, look. You could say, oh, yeah, well, Sony this and Sony that. Yeah, Sony's like LeBron. Sony's like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Sony is like the Kobe of the industry, bro, and the console space. You know what I'm saying? And you could say Xbox is LeBron or whatever, but Jordan is Nintendo. You can't top Jordan in his prime. Not Kobe, not LeBron. I'm sorry. Not even close. Not even freaking close. If it wasn't for Jordan, oh, man. Man, look, bro. Stop playing, bro. You tripping. Half of these dudes who are playing basketball right now, who are they trying to be like? I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. LeBron trying to be like Mike. Kobe, RIP to the greatest. One of the greatest to ever do it was trying to be like a lot of these dudes, these new age ball players are trying to be like Michael Jordan. Trying to break all these records, trying to do this, trying to do that. Look, bro, stop playing, bro. Nintendo is goated. You understand me? The IPs, the legacy that they have built in gaming is way bigger than Sony and Microsoft combined. Not even close. You get anybody to debate this one. You talking about 80s, 90s, early 2000s. What? You crazy? Oh, man, listen, bro. Not taking anything away from Sony, bro, but Sony ain't no Nintendo. A lot of our childhoods got started with Nintendo.
Oh, no way.
Tripping, dog.
Oh, my Lord.
Tripping.
Thank you.
You tripping.
Whoever said Sony is bigger than Nintendo should say no to drugs.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord.
Talk about Sonic.
Thank you.
Sonic?
Stop talking, Google it, and put it on the screen.
Google, bro, listen to me, bro. Google can say anything, okay? Google ain't end all be all facts, all right? The point of the matter is this. What did I said earlier? In terms of legacy, in terms of IPs, ain't nobody touching Nintendo. Nobody. Nintendo got a way bigger impact on gaming than Sony will ever have. Period. Ask anybody. Ask any old head. Go ask your dad, your mom. If they're real gamers, they will tell you. Nintendo got the biggest impact on all of us. Over Sega, over Atari. Are you, man, look. Over Microsoft, over Sony. You joke, look, man, you might sit there and say, yeah, I don't care for Mario games. I don't care for Zelda. I don't care for yeah, but that's because you grew out of it. But when 15, 20 years ago, that was your thing. Are you, man, look, Look, man, look. Not even close. Sony? What? Nah, bro. If Nintendo goes away tomorrow, we got issues. Nintendo came in the game and changed the game forever. Look at all these companies now. When Nintendo came out with the Switch, all of a sudden, you have all these companies trying to get into the handheld space. Oh, stop it. What is Sony trying to do right now? Look at Sony. All they were doing was copying Nintendo. Sony was trying to merge with Nintendo back in the day. Let's give you a little 411 education right quick. Sony was trying to merge with Nintendo to make a PlayStation Nintendo console. Y'all don't remember that? Man, look, bro. Relax. Are you crazy? Look, man. You tripping, bro. Y'all are tripping.
No way. Oh, my
Y'all are
Lord.
tripping.
Thank you.
Look, bro.
Thank you.
Look, bro.
We talking about platforms, not IPS, not impact.
Okay. So I see where y'all going with this. Y'all talking about sales.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord.
Y'all talking about sales.
Thank you.
Nintendo is the best creators. Sony
Period.
is the best copiers.
Period.
And Microsoft is excellent at deleting themselves. Smiley face emoji.
That is
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Look, man.
Mario is the biggest known and popular video game character in the world.
Yep.
Nintendo is the GOAT.
Yep. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You're tripping. You are tripping. You are tripping. Okay? PlayStation is great, but they're not Nintendo, bro. They're not freaking Nintendo. You understand me? Some of y'all were like, oh, well, this and oh, well, that and all this and all that. Like, the reason why I'm talking about IPs is because that's where it all started. It started with the games, right? And Nintendo had the bigger impact. Sony spent so much time trying to be like Nintendo. Period. And are you crazy? Are you crazy? Where do you think all this stuff came from? Y'all are trip. Yeah, you know what? I'm wasting my time. What? Are you crazy? Look, man. When you look at it, right? The impact that Nintendo had on man, Sony was trying so hard to compete with Nintendo back in the day in the handheld space. PSP? Come on. Really? They were trying to compete with DS, 3DS. Man, are you joking right now? The Vita, you think all of that came about because of Nintendo? Ain't nobody else have the impact that Nintendo have. When it comes to systems, you tripping. When it comes to systems, bro, what do you think all these ideas came up from? Nintendo, them pulling them all them ideas from. Sony, Microsoft. Man, look. Nintendo is goated. Period.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Tripping, bro.
You scared of Google, bro? Just show us less talking.
Okay. What am I Googling? What am I Googling? Because regardless of what Google is saying, we know.
No way.
We know what we know.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Tripping, bro?
PS is the GOAT. Shushing face emoji. Nintendo just makes the same game. Shushing face emoji.
Okay.
Shushing face
Wait,
emoji.
so...
Oh, no way.
Wait.
Oh, my Lord.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
Wait. Wait.
Mario is bigger than Mickey. Name something bigger.
Okay, Pokemon? What's bigger than Pokemon? What's bigger than Pokemon? What else is bigger than What else got the impact of Pokemon? Come on, bro.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you.
Y'all are tripping.
Sony don't have theme parks like Nintendo.
No, they don't. I'm telling you, on the youth,
on gamers, Nintendo has the bigger impact, regardless of what Google is saying. Because I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, well, this console sold more than this, and this console sold more than that. It doesn't matter. We're talking about impact. Who has the bigger impact? Then ask anybody. They will tell you Nintendo. Are you crazy? You out of your minds. You are out of your minds.
Oh,
you can sit there and say,
way.
You can sit there and say,
thank you.
bro, come on, man.
GTA is bigger than Pokemon.
GTA is bigger than Pokemon. Of course. Okay, GTA. That's the best you got. That's the best you got. You gotta talk about a third-party game. Of course, a third-party game is gonna be bigger, like GTA, because it's on every freaking console. So of course, right? Obviously, numbers-wise, but at the same time, we're talking about impact, bruh. Nintendo had the bigger impact on the youth, bro. Straight up. A lot of people started out with a Nintendo console. Period. End of story. If they didn't start out with one, they end up getting one and they were blown away. You talking about some 15, 20 years ago. Right? And even to this day, oh yeah, Nintendo will be doing the same thing. So is freaking Sony. Are you tripping? Sony been doing the same stuff since the very beginning.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Google does PS a bigger platforms than Nintendo.
Bro, here we go. Here we go.
No way.
Look.
Oh, my Lord.
Bro,
Thank you.
Are you crazy?
Thank you.
Look, man.
Minecraft has more cells.
Minecraft has more. Here we go with Minecraft. Look, man. Let me say this right quick. Minecraft would never, ever in a good day. Minecraft would never, ever in a good day have the impact that Mario got on gaming. Not even close. Not even. What? You crazy. Right? You crazy right now. Sony been here doing the same stuff. You talking about Nintendo doing the same stuff over and over again. So is freaking Sony. People getting tired of God of War. People getting tired of Last of Us. People getting tired of Ghost of Tsushima. Are you tripping right now? So is Sony as well. Sony been doing the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over again. And Nintendo might be doing the same stuff, but it's working and they sell more copies. Bro, look, you know what? Y'all are tripping. You're out of your mind. You're literally out of your. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Y'all think this is a joke. Y'all think this is a joke. Okay? Right now, I'm gonna just tell you one freaking IP.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Are you crazy?
Thank you.
Are you crazy?
Exactly, you can keep running from the facts and
Nah, bro. Nah. Listen to me right now. Mario Kart 8 alone destroys everything numbers-wise for Sony. Not even close. Not even close. Mario Kart 8 alone bodies everything that Sony has put out. Numbers-wise. You want to talk about numbers? You want to talk about impact? Bro, almost 80 million copies. That's just one game. Mario Kart 8, one game. Which Sony game do you know can come close to 79 million copies? Boy, go sit down somewhere. Are you tripping? Bro, what? Man, you guys are out of your minds. Mario Kart 8 alone literally destroys every game that Sony has put out today's numbers wise. Sony can barely sell 10 million copies half the time, let alone maybe if they're lucky 20. Nintendo does that in their sleep. In their sleep. Boy, we can mess around. We can mess around right now and the Switch 2 will outsell the freaking PS5. If Nintendo gets to cooking, which I know they will, and they come out with a new 3D Mario game, a new, well, they already have a Mario Kart game, but they come out with a new 3D Mario game, a new Smash Brothers, another new 3D Zelda, bro, another new Donkey Kong, another Donkey Kong game. Man, yo, listen, bro. Not even close. Not even Gran Turismo. You boys are tripping, man. You boys are tripping. Bro, not even, man, the impact that Nintendo had on gaming, Sony can't even come close. Sony can't even come close. So you can, oh, Google said, oh, okay.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is some wrong with your ears? I'm talking platforms.
Something wrong with my ears? You're talking platforms? Okay. Nintendo is still the best. Nintendo is still the best. Nintendo is still the best. Bro. Look. When you're talking about highest game consoles of all time, you're talking about PS2, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch. Are we really going to do this? Game Boy Color, PS4, PlayStation, Wii U, GameCube, PS3.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Marlon, Google Nintendo software sales shut them fools down.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't even want to do that because, look, man, Nintendo, when you're talking about platform, okay, 160 million. Bro, the Switch is right there. It's literally right there.
Oh,
people are still buying Switches right now.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why is Sony in so much of your content?
Why is Sony in so much of my content? Okay, well, I'll tell you why. Because the reason why Sony is so much in my content is because I have outgrown a lot of the Nintendo stuff, a lot of the Nintendo games. As I got older, my interests obviously changed, right? But I've always been a true supporter of PlayStation since the very beginning. And so there are certain games that I will say, yeah, I'll go ahead. Smash Brothers, Zelda, Mario Kart, I'm down. But all the other stuff, I've already outgrown that. Right? But I don't forget about the impact that it had on my life. Period. End of story. Same thing you could say about Xbox. Oh, why you talk about Xbox or why? Yeah, because as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these Sony games appeal to me more. So I'm going to talk about what appeals to me more at this current moment. But Nintendo is still the backbone. I started this channel on Nintendo. Period. End of story. If it wasn't for me talking about Nintendo, there wouldn't be a channel right now. So Nintendo will always be the backbone of this channel, the backbone of my gaming background. Period. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Sony is great, but Nintendo is greater. Period. They have the bigger impact. Yeah, they probably have like at least about, maybe 500,000 more consoles under their belt. At best. But the Switch is right there, bro. All Nintendo got to do is keep releasing games on Switch, and eventually it's gonna outpace the freaking PS2. It's literally right there. So when we talking about platforms, yes, Sony might have the most sold console, but who has the bigger impact? That's the conversation that we need to have. Who has the bigger impact? Because that's what's more important. The impact on our lives as gamers. Well, I guess you could say that's subjective because for some people, they started out with PlayStation. So, of course, some people will say PlayStation. But for me, 100% Nintendo. Because Nintendo, literally, as a kid growing up, you joking, bro. You are joking.
Oh,
Man,
no
look, bro.
way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
You're crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're crazy.
Hey chat, I just showed y'all Marlon all about talking. He can't understand a specific topic but running around the conversation. Lol.
What? Okay. What am I running around?
Oh, no way.
What am I running around?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm ready for the next paradigm in innovation. I remember years ago Miyamoto said Nintendo is looking to build a new type of controller.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm being biased today. Okay, what am I being biased on? Please tell me. What am I being biased on? Because if you ask the majority of people, they're going to say Nintendo. They're going to say, I'm telling you, you're not going to win this. You're not going to win. I'm being biased today because I'm not saying Sony. No. No. Nintendo will always be the forefathers of the entire freaking industry, bro. Period. Oh, I'm being biased today because I'm not picking Sony. Nah, bro. No. I love Sony, but the truth is the truth.
Oh, no way.
The truth is the truth.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's all Sony got is console
That's
sales.
it.
Rolling on the floor.
That's it.
Emoji.
That's it.
Sad.
That's it. That's all Sony got is console sales. That's all Sony got is console sales, bro. Come on, guys. What are we doing? That's all they got. Really? Like, okay, that's like me saying this. We're in this boxing match right now, right? And you throw more punches. So you winning on the charts right now. You winning on the board at round for round. You're winning on the board because you're throwing more punches. You connected more punches. But is that really the end all be all of the boxing match? Is because you're throwing more punches and you're winning each round on the cards? Nah, bro. Because when we get into the 12th round and I get up in there and then you get bloop, knockout. Is it really going to matter if you can't get back up? If you can't get back up off the floor, is it really going to matter how many punches you were throwing? How you were winning over the judges on the scorecard? Because you were throwing more jabs? You were connecting more punches, but you didn't knock me out? That's the Nintendo and Sony situation. You can sit here and throw jabs all you want. But in the end, go to sleep. Go to freaking sleep. Ain't nothing Sony got IP-wise that can touch Mario or touch Zelda. The impact, the legacy and impact that those games have, man, you out of your mind. Man, listen to me, bro. Y'all are tripping. Man, look, bro. You boys are crazy. I love this. I love this debate. Let's freaking go. I was born for this. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? You think it's really gonna matter? Everybody's sitting in the crowds, you know what I'm saying? Knockout.
Oh,
it ain't gonna matter.
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The real argument of Nintendo versus Sony is, do you want more of the same or do you want something different?
But Nintendo, but Sony ain't even really doing much different.
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You disappointed in
You
me.
ain't real, bro. I'm disappointed in you, lol. I'm done.
Oh, wow. So you see how these Sony boys? You see how these Sony boys are, bro? You see how they get in their feelings, bro? You see how these PlayStation boys, they get in their feelings, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's that time of the month. You see how they get in their feelings and they get mad? You see what I'm saying? If you ain't rolling with them, they're like, nah, bro, you got to go. Get out the car, Marlon. Marlon, what'd I say? We ain't boys no more. Get out the car, bro. Walk. Get out the car, man. Well, I thought we was cool. Bro, we ain't cool no more, bro. Get out the car. Start walking, bro. Man, bro, what? I mean, bro, why are you still talking? Get out my car. Look, bro. Yo. Look. Look, bro. Look, bro. Let me tell y'all this right now. That's how Sony fans are, bro. They get so defensive. When it comes to Sony, if you ain't riding, if you ain't saying the same thing, if you ain't dressing the same, you gotta go.
Oh, no way.
You gotta go.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You gotta go.
That's because you in the back seat tripping.
Nah, bro. Nah. Look, man, I'm always gonna speak my mind. I'm always gonna speak my mind. I'm always gonna say what's in the heart. Period. End of story. It don't matter. Yeah, it has nothing to do with, oh, you covered this and you covered that. Yes. But at the same time, we're talking about legacy.
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lol, we cool, Marlon. I just want you to Google it.
Oh, okay. Okay, what am I Googling, bruh? What about, okay, okay. All right. Okay, let's do it. Hold on. Okay. All right. So listen to what Google is saying. You want me to show you? Let me show you. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Here we go. All right. So, Sony PlayStation currently holds the biggest impact on console gaming, leading the market with roughly 45% share and driving high-end exclusive driven experiences. However, Microsoft's revolutionized access via Game Pass, while Nintendo Switch redefined. Okay, this is the problem right here. We're talking about the biggest impact right now. Period. We're talking about the biggest impact. Period. Right? We're talking about the biggest impact, period. Since before Sony even exists. That's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. We are talking about the bigger impact on gaming, right? Since the very beginning. Some people would say Sega. Some people will say Atari. Some people will say Nintendo. Right? But we're talking about the biggest impact on console gaming with roughly 45% share and driving high-end exclusive driven experiences. Focuses on high-end cinematic exclusive experiences. God of War, Spider-Man, maintaining high engagement through popular IP. But you notice,
no way.
You notice,
my Lord. Thank you.
You notice,
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
You notice They're talking about redefined console gaming with a hybrid Switch, emphasizing portability. They're talking about Switch. And they're talking about how Nintendo redefined portability.
Oh,
we're talking about
no
as
way.
a whole.
Oh my Lord! Thank you, thank you, thank
Sorry,
you.
we're talking about as a whole.
I dropped the mic on all you suckers.
We're talking about as a whole. We're talking about as a whole. They're talking about how Nintendo redefined the hybrid Switch. We're not talking about just Switch. We're talking about everything. We're talking about since the very beginning, since the original Nintendo. We're talking about way back when. From the very beginning. We're not talking about now with their input and emphasis on Switch and all this and that. We're talking about like legacy. That's what we're talking about here. That's exactly what we're talking about. Who has the bigger legacy? Who has the bigger impact on gaming? That's what we're talking about. Y'all coming up with Google and all this and that. We're talking about the bigger impact on gaming. Who has the bigger impact on gaming? Yeah, you can't say it. You can't freaking say it. You cannot say it. Yeah, the Switch hasn't won any generation either. Oh, okay, but it sold over 150 million copies. 150 million units. It sold over 150 million units. Way more than the PS4. I'm wasting my time talking to you boys. This is a waste. I'm wasting my time. Keep riding on that Sony Kool-Aid. Keep being on that Sony Kool-Aid all you want. Keep being on that Sony Kool-Aid all you want. Period. End of story. Nintendo had the bigger impact on gaming. If it wasn't for Nintendo, a lot of the things that we're getting today wouldn't even happen. Period. Man, you crazy, bro. You're crazy. You are insane. You're literally insane to think that. Literally, Nintendo is the one who pioneered a lot of this stuff. The stuff that we have now, Nintendo. A lot of these Sony, Microsoft got inspired from Nintendo. Man, some of y'all still sleep. It's a waste of time. I'm wasting my time. Literally wasting my time right now. Period. End of story. Wasted my time. Sony could never.
Oh,
they could
no
never.
Way. Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You lost, accept it. We only talking bigger platforms.
Oh, okay. We're talking bigger platform. Okay. I'm talking about impact. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Who had the bigger impact on gaming? That's what we're talking about. We ain't talking about console sales. We're talking about legacy. We're talking about impact.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Doing it first doesn't mean you did it better.
Look, man, you all can say whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say. All right. Sony is the market leader. This and that. Okay. But at the same time, let's take a look here. At the same time, let's pull this up. Where's it at? Let's pull something up here so y'all can see. At the same time, Sony sold what? Almost 120 million units of PS4s. But yet still the Switch outsold the PS4 by a lot. what are we doing here? What are we literally doing here? We want to talk about numbers? Like literally. The only reason why the PS2 is sitting at 160 million right now is because back then a lot of people were looking at the PS2 as a all-in-one device because it was a DVD player. That was one of the biggest selling point for the PS2 back then. The fact that it was a DVD player and you could play audio CDs and stuff like that. A lot of people bought the PS2, and it has the largest library of all time when it comes to third party and first party, right? So, of course, but at the same time, pay attention to what I'm saying. At the same time, we're talking about legacy. We're talking about impact. We're talking about forefathers. We're talking about have paved the way for console gaming as a Nintendo. Nintendo. You could say whatever you want to say about Nintendo. Man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are insane. And soon and very soon, the PS2 is going to get dethroned. You honestly think that the PS5 is going to surpass the PS2? You honestly think that the PS5 is going to outsell the Switch?
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank
Come on,
you.
man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me a Nintendo IP you love more than Gal Wait.
What? Bro, look, I will always love Mario. The games that got me through the door, I will always love those. I will always love those games more because that's what I started on. I love God of War, but it's not like Mario when I was growing up. It's not like Zelda. It's not like Mario Kart. It's not like Smash Brothers. Plain, you tripping. I love God of War, but I gotta give respect and flowers to those IPs. Period. I'm not gonna forget where I'm coming from and what had the bigger impact on my life. Nintendo had the bigger impact when I was growing up, not Sony. Nintendo. Original Game Boy Color. Man, I'm wasting my time. Literally wasting my time. Wasted. Man, there are so many games I can go back on and think about. Yeah, Sony had an impact, but not bigger than Nintendo. And for the vast majority of people, they're probably going to say Nintendo as well. And that's okay. Because Nintendo, I'm telling you, honestly, if Nintendo goes away tomorrow right now, oh man. Sony goes away, yeah, people are going to be mad. But when Nintendo goes away, it's going to be more of a bigger blow. More of a bigger blow. Because the Sony as of late that we've been getting, the Sony as of late, don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. The Sony as of late, nothing like what they used to be. At least Nintendo is sticking to their roots and doing stuff that they started out doing and continuing to doing, right? But at the same time, it's like, look at Sony now. Yeah, they're selling a lot of consoles and this and that. But at the same time, look at the difference from PS1 to PS2 to PS3. After the PS3 generation, this is Sony right here. A lot of you guys look at this generation as a joke. This generation as a joke. Sony buying up all the, you see Nintendo doing that stupid stuff, buying up all these freaking studios and closing them down. Boy, look here, man. Yeah, listen to me, man. You can say whatever you want to say. All right. It's your opinion. I got mine. But I am telling you, the vast majority of people are going to say Nintendo over Sony, period. And it doesn't matter what Google is saying. It doesn't matter what Google is saying. Because I'm telling you, right, if you literally can line up everybody in the world right now and ask them who had the bigger impact on gaming, I can almost guarantee you they're gonna say Nintendo. Man, you're crazy. Y'all can keep on that Sony Kool-Aid all you want. Stop capping. Okay. And Louise, I don't expect some of you guys to say anything better. Because some of y'all are just Sony boys. Oh, Sony to the end. I don't expect y'all to say anything else. But I'm capping. Because that's what fanboys do. They will say, oh, you're just capping. 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 That's okay. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the truth is the truth, bro. You can sit there and look at numbers and say, oh, yeah, Sony sold more on PS2.
Way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
Nintendo can't even play GTA 6.
Here. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. Was GTA 5? Oh, no, I'm about to shut you down right now. Was GTA 5 on the Switch? But yet GTA 5 was on PS4 and the Switch still, look, man, the Switch still walked all over the PS4. Come to me with something better than that. Because PS4 had GTA 5. You understand what I'm saying? PS3, 360, all of that. And the Switch still walk all over those things in terms of sales. Since we want to talk about numbers, man, listen to me, man. Y'all are tripping, dog. Y'all are literally tripping. Talking about GTA 5. GTA 5 might not be on the Switch, but hey, it still sold more without GTA 5. And even without GTA 6, it's still gonna sell, regardless. Y'all are tripping, bro. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right? It's all good.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sony about to cross 100 million sold yet again.
Yeah, at the end of the generation. At the end of the generation. At the end of the generation. Bro, we fixing to get PS6 next year. And we're just barely over 100 million. We're tripping, bro. Why are we tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like we barely over 100 million right now. And we're at the end of the generation. They fixing to start talking about PlayStation 6 next year. It'll waste it. Man, you know what? Man, You know what I'm saying? We not even, bro, this is going to make the 6th year and we're barely just crossing over 100 million. Barely.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
What are we talking about?
Thank you.
Are we serious? We talking about numbers?
PlayStation is the biggest gaming platform and everything released on PlayStation. They are the market leader and that's fact. Take the L.
Oh, take the L. Take the L. Okay, bro. Okay, keep dreaming, okay? Keep on dreaming. All right? Because here's the thing, bro. Listen to me. We are at the end of this generation. Sony is fixing to start talking about PlayStation 6 next year. Right? So you honestly think when it's all said and done that PS5 is going to outdo the Nintendo Switch? And you're the market leader, right? You're the market leader, so you're supposed to be selling more. Right?
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If Nintendo didn't have a broader impact, they wouldn't be making consoles today.
Exactly.
They've been around for decades before anyone, yet they're still here.
Exactly.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mention the Wii U, Marlon. Don't run.
Oh,
Smiley
okay,
face emoji.
okay.
Smiley face
Okay,
emoji.
okay.
Smiley face emoji.
All right, cool. Let's be fair. It's cool. It's cool. Chin up on that one. Okay. The Wii U. But, all right. The Wii U did the Wii U.
No way.
Hold
Oh,
on,
my Lord.
hold on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're clearly speaking from emotion. Hashtag inner child.
Oh, here we go. You clearly speaking from emotion. Okay. All right. I hear you. Okay. Look, we know the Wii U flopped. Okay? But, come on, man. So, the Wii U flopped. The Wii U didn't sell as much, right? And then by the time because people didn't really know the difference between the Wii and the Wii U. So it was poor marketing on Nintendo's side, right? But regardless of the fact of that being the case, okay, Wii U didn't sell well. That's okay. Because when you look at Sony, the Wii, right? The Wii itself sold more than the PlayStation 3, right? And let's take a look here. You know, even the Game Boy Color sold more than the PlayStation 1. A handheld Game Boy Color. We talking about numbers. All right, let's talk about numbers. Okay? And you know, yeah. We bringing up console sales. I'm over here talking about legacy. I'm over here talking about the bigger impact on gaming, and we over here talking about numbers. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, this console sold more than this and that. Okay, but I'm telling you guys, who started out first before all these other suckers? Before Sony, before Microsoft, Nintendo. And they pioneered console gaming forever. They were man, look, bruh. It's all good. We wasting time. We're wasting time here. You see? But it's okay. We're an hour and 47 minutes in the show. We didn't even touch one topic, but I had to debate y'all. I had to take all the debates because it's like, this is crazy right now.
Oh, no way.
Man,
oh,
look,
my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If it wasn't for Nintendo, y'all wouldn't be playing the games you play. Yo, come on, let's give it up for the legends in the game, not taking nothing from Sony.
Exactly. That's my point. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I said earlier, that's why I said they get so defensive. I said earlier, look, I'm not taking away anything from Sony. Sony is great. You understand what I'm saying? No disrespect. I didn't disrespect Sony. I said, man, Sony is great, bro. But at the same time, come on, show some respect to Nintendo, bro. They are the forefathers of gaming. They pioneered and paved the way for not just console gaming, but software, games. You understand what I'm saying? The way how games were developed and stories and ideas and all. Nintendo are the pioneers. They just are, bro. They have a way bigger impact on gaming. A lot of these developers, right? Man, I'm just wasting my time. A lot of these developers right now, they're like, man, how Nintendo inspired them. Miyamoto, you know what I mean? My man, Iwata. What? Are you crazy? Man, look. Y'all are, man, listen to me, man. But y'all some gangsters, bro. Y'all some gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all some gangsters, bro.
Dr. J came before Mike. Mike is better. Man shrugging emoji.
Y'all some gangsters, bro. Like, for real, though. Like, y'all some true gangsters. Like, he said, Dr. J came before Mike. Mike is better. Okay. That is fine. But what I'm saying is this. Michael Jordan had some kind of inspiration from someone.
Oh,
right?
No way.
Period. End of story.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry we had to do this to you, Marlon.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry you had to do this to me. What have you done? What have you done? Bro, I can't. It's like I'm wasting my time. It's like I'm wasting my time right now. It's like you're wasting your time. It's like this is going to be a never-ending debate. It's going to be a never-ending debate. Man. Let's get to the topics. That's what we need to... Let's get to the freaking topics. So what are we talking about right now? Let's talk about the PlayStation 6 upgrade. And how that can be a problem for a lot of people. Let's talk about that. We ain't even gonna waste no more time because we gonna be here all day. We literally gonna be here all day going back and forth, to each their own. Whatever you think, whatever company you think had the bigger impact on gaming, in your opinion, cheers. Cheers. That's all I can say. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Love you guys too, man. It's all love. It's all love. Y'all already know what this is. So let's move on here. Hit that like button. It's all love. It's all love. All these debates. I love y'all too, man. I love y'all too. It's all love, baby. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I love you guys as well. Now check this out. This is a serious conversation that we need to have. So WCCF Tech.
No way. Oh my
is
Lord.
Reporting.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Atari or Vectrex, I think, started the console thing, but Nintendo started it the way it is now.
Yep. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Appreciate you, Rick. Thank you guys for the support. Now, so this is a quote from Alderaan Games founder. Are those people going to see a difference? Question mark. PlayStation 6 may have a significant upgrade problem. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Pay attention to your screens right now. And I've said this earlier. This is coming from Alderaan Games founder. Are those people going to see a difference? Question mark. PlayStation 6 may have a significant upgrade problem. Now, when you come down here, the PlayStation 6's enhanced ray tracing performance and machine learning upscaling via future versions of PSSR are set to define the next generation system by Sony. But according to Alderaan Games founder Matthew Cassels, if I'm saying his last name correctly, the system's biggest challenge will be to get stubborn. Look at this right here, what we just finished talking about. Stubborn PlayStation 5 users to upgrade. And he's not lying, because look at what Sony is doing right now. Sony is trying to convince PlayStation 4 owners to come over to PS5. Those stubborn PS4 owners that are still stuck on PS4. Look how many people are still on PS4 right now, right? That's PS4. We ain't even talking about PlayStation 5. So it's going to be a tough sell. If Sony don't come out here with something special or something up their sleeves, I don't know, man. I don't, it's going to be a tough sell. Now, speaking in a recent episode of Moore's Law is Dead, Broken Silicon podcast, Cassell's revealed that roughly 30 to 40% of PlayStation users for the studio's games are still on the base PS4. Are y'all looking at this? You can't even make this up. 30 to 40, this man said on Moore's Law is Dead podcast, 30 to 40% of PlayStation users for the studio's games are still on the base PS4, y'all, who haven't seen a massive enough jump into the PlayStation 5 upgrade. So this is crazy right now. This is absolutely insane. Quote, are those people going to see a difference noticeable enough? Cassell said, highlighting how PlayStation users will see the PlayStation 6 improvements differently. Starting with PlayStation 4 users, quote, I think if they went from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 6 and the PlayStation 6 was a reasonable price, they would go, oh, this looks like PS2 to PS3, so I'm done. I'm upgrading, Cassell's explained. With system launching in a post-GTA 6 world, previous generation users wanting to experience the next entry in the series will also have another reason to upgrade. However, the real challenge for PlayStation 6 will be to get current gen users to upgrade. For someone who already owns a PS5 Pro, I've already said this, but now you're hearing it from somebody completely different, right? Cassell's questions if such users will really see a difference. Quote, are you really going to upgrade for ray tracing improvement? Question mark. It's going to be hard to say. As such, Sony needs to be smart with the next generation launch, suggesting a diversified lineup with an affordable handheld option, which is rumored to be indeed in the works, could push users to upgrade, especially at the $399 price point. Quote, you said you wanted it to be $399. We're bringing you an extra console for $399. It looks better than the PS5, Cassell suggested, as a way to get people to say, shut up and take my money. So again, look at this, right? So let's highlight this right here. Slower adoption may hold PlayStation 6 games back. May hold PlayStation 6 games back. So again, you have to remember, guys, you have to remember that for the vast majority of you guys, you're not going to be blown away right away when the PlayStation 6 comes out, because you're going to hold on to your base PS5s and you're going to be saying, nah, it's not worth it. You know, especially Sony is going to be doing a bunch of cross-generation stuff. Like, you're going to be like, nah, bro, this is not worth it. Like, this is not worth my time. And so, again, this is the way it is. And while some may think gaming right now is, I don't know, not the same anymore. But when it comes to upgrading, right, to a whole new generation, it can be tough for a lot of people, guys. And that's why I was trying to get y'all to understand earlier when I was having this conversation before we got into the debate. So while some may think getting a PlayStation 5 users to upgrade to PlayStation 6 may be a problem, only for Sony, a slower adoption could extend the cross-generation period that will inevitably hold next-generation games back. Remember, we had this conversation at the start of the PS5 generation. When Jim Ryan was in and some of y'all were crying about Sony, man, Jim, why are you putting Gran Turismo 7 on PS4? Remember we had this conversation? Okay, all right. Why is God of War Ragnarok not PS5 only? Why is Horizon Forbidden West not PS5 only? Again, same thing that's fixing to happen here. Okay? So he pointed out that only now, almost 6 years into the generation, we are finally hitting the post-cross generation era where developers are no longer held back by dated hardware, still using HDD, which is hard drive. This. Now, by leaving the dated PS4 hardware behind, Resident Evil Requiem manages to look ridiculously good. He's so right, man. He's so right about this. With the PlayStation 5 Pro hardware finally delivering good ray tracing on consoles at decent performance. If it didn't suck, I don't think they will turn it off. They would probably leave it on. Cassell's remarked it. So again, I'm trying to tell you guys, for the majority of this generation, a lot of you guys were saying, nah, bro, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Why, for the first 3 years in, why the heck are we still getting games on PS4? Why is God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man and all these games are not only for PS5? Why? Because Sony is not going to give up on the majority of people from the previous generation that own that particular console. So again, it's always going to be harder because if you're on PS5 right now, and a lot of these games that are on PlayStation 6 are still coming to PlayStation 5, are you going to upgrade? No, you're not. You're not going to upgrade unless you're a hardcore fan. You would have to be a hardcore fan to sit there and be like, yep, I'm upgraded. You see what I'm saying? If you're not a hardcore fan like that, you're not going to see the need to upgrade because you're going to be like, oh, I can just still play my PS5. Like, again, the stuff that the PS5 Pro is doing right now is a tough sell for a lot of people with base PS5s. That's why they're saying PS5 Pro is a scam because they don't see the need for the upgrade. Come on, pay attention. You know what this is. You don't see the need to upgrade. So you're like, man, PS5 Pro is a scam. For the majority of the PlayStation 5 Pro's life, it was labeled as a scam. Come on, you should know this. Right? Because just now, for a lot of people, they just now starting to see the difference. The differences between the two machines. And people are like, not too little, too late. PlayStation 6 is around the corner. We will see. Only time will tell. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be the same thing, bro. You're going to get a bunch of cross-generation games for the first 3 to 4 years of the PS6 life cycle. And then the majority of you guys, Sony is going to try to convince y'all. The biggest jump, and let me say this right now before I get on to the next topic. Pay attention. The biggest jump is going to be from PS4 to PlayStation 6. No doubt. And even then, most people with PlayStation 4 consoles are probably not going to upgrade. Maybe not. But I would assume that the majority would be like, oh, this is a big jump. Let me get to a PlayStation 6 now. It's worth the upgrade. And you have some people who skip a generation. There are people out there, bro, in the world right now who skip a generation. They're not like you, like a Sony Bible scholar, which, you know, from front to back, you buy everything, you know everything. Some people, they might know everything, but no, I'm not buying the PS5. I'll get the PS6. And so on and so forth and so on and so forth. That's how some people upgrade because stuff is expensive. Yeah, it's over a 6-7 year period, but at the same time, come on. Now, let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? All right. Let's go ahead and let's move on. Changes are coming, it seemed like. Changes are coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like Kratos would say, boy. All right, you ready? Stop playing. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, you ready? Let's do this. So PureXbox.com is saying new Xbox boss has considered pricing revamped for Game Pass. So, wow. Let me just say, wow. If that's true, wow. Bruh. Wow. Like, if this is true, if she's really coming in here and doing this, new Xbox boss has considered pricing revamp for Game Pass claims report involving lower price tiers and maybe even a partnership with Netflix. Wow. Quote, and obviously this is what she was saying to XGP. No. I'm sorry. I guess she was, according to people she spoke to. Okay, according to people who she spoke to. Quote, to try to win over new gamers, Sharma has been considering ways to make future consoles and products like Game Pass more enticing to a broader range of customers, including potential revamping pricing models to offer lower priced tiers, according to people she's spoken to. So we don't know who these people are. But, bro, if this is true, that's looking good. Because if she can lower the price of Game Pass, that was one of the biggest complaints was, man, Game Pass is way too expensive. Like, Game Pass is just ridiculously expensive at this point. Like, you know, oh man, I can't do it no more. If she finds a way to lower that and even find a way to lower the price of the Series X consoles, oh man, bro. Oh man. Wow. Now, moving along here, there have long been rumors about Xbox potential adding ads into Game Pass in order to provide a lower cost tier. Although the report says nothing about this, we assume this is something Team Xbox could be looking into. If that's the case, oh my God, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say that right now, but we'll see what actually happens. Now, interestingly, the report cites Netflix CEO Greg Peters as well, who mentions he's been meeting with Asha Sharma and has kicked around ideas. So I guess this is something that's really going on right now. You know what I mean? So think about that. Quote, you would have to do it in a way that works for the consumer and works for both companies. And frankly, I think Microsoft's still trying to figure out how to make the Game Pass bundle work for Microsoft. But what I like about Asha's thinking is it's all about how do we do more? And it's already been exciting to watch, end quote. So again, we're just going to have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just going to have to wait and see on what happens, guys, because this is very, very important and very significant. If they're able to drop the price of Game Pass in a way where people are happy about it, that would look really good for the Helix, considering that it's a PC hybrid. Consider it's basically a PC, right? So more and more people are going to be subscribing to Game Pass when they find out, oh, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I Game Pass is cheaper now. You know, I can get all these games or whatever the case may be. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. But for the whole ad situation, I just really, really hope, because I also heard about that rumor report as well, too. But we're just going to have to wait and see. All right. Make sure y'all boys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. So Sony got another studio shut down. Oh boy. Another one to the list. I think that's what, about 8 studios now? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Continuing to shut down even more studios. What are we talking about? And I think a lot of people are probably not going to know about this studio, but that's okay. All right, you ready? Let's rock. Sony has, this is coming from PSU.com. Sony has reportedly closed Jason Blundell's Dark Outlaw Games. Lord. Dark Outlaw Games, the studio founded in 2025 by Jason Blundell, is reportedly being shut down by Sony Interactive Entertainment, according to Jason Schreier. Prior to Bloomberg's report, J-Soul on Reset Era stated that Dark Outlaw Games was in the early stages of developing its first project, although it's unclear how many people are affected as a result of the studio's closure. Blundell hasn't had the best luck the last few years, as his previous outfit, well, Deviation Games, was shut down in March 2024, although Blundell himself had departed the studio 2 years prior. Beyond that, it has also been reported that they are and have been an unspecified number of job losses in the US and UK within PlayStation umbrella. A number said to be small. So there you have it. Another cut for Sony. How do you guys feel about that? Another cut for Sony. All right. Sony is going to do what Sony does best, bro. It's just the way it is. Okay, so Sony put out a tweet about this today. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this game. It kind of reminds me of Returnal. All right, so this is PS5 Pro as well, in case if you boys already have a PS5 Pro and stuff like that. So PSU.com is reporting. Okay. Directive 8020 trailer highlights PlayStation 5 Pro extras, including PSSR and advanced ray tracing. Let's go ahead and let's take it away. Now, this game looks really good from what I'm seeing so far. So let's go ahead and highlight this real quick. Here we go, boys. You ready? So Directive 8020, a dark pictures game, PS5 Pro enhanced. Let me know if it's a W or if it's garbage.
SOS from the...
You ready? Let's take it away.
This is an SOS from the forward reconnaissance ship Cassiopeia. Our ship has taken massive structural damage.
The breach requires manual repair to prevent further damage.
What is that?
Coolant, maybe? We've suffered loss of life through contact with an unidentified alien presence. We'll be holding out here until you come for us. Oh my god. We need urgent assistance.
They're right behind me! Open the fucking door!
God, it's alive.
Please. Help us. Get me out of here! Or I'm gonna fucking freeze!
It's fucking burning in here! You can't leave me out here! Oh my god.
Please. Save our souls.
Wow. Wow. That looks like it's been heavily inspired by Returnal and the Callisto Protocol. Let's go. Wow. Wow. And look, This game is also going to really show you what the PS5 Pro can do. The lighting, the reflections, the ray tracing performance, PSSR, the image quality, like it looks crazy. So can't wait. May 12th, I think they said May 12th. Man, that looks crazy. It's coming out for PS5, PC, Xbox Series X on May 12, 2026. So cheers. So let's talk about Marathon. Marathon, ladies and gentlemen, Marathon. Are you guys enjoying Marathon so far? How is Marathon? How is Marathon? So now we don't know the official numbers, but we have some figures to go over here. And this game apparently sold more on PC than on the PS5. We still got to wait for more official numbers, but this is what we got so far. PSU.com is reporting Marathon sales estimated at 1.2 million globally, but only 19% of that figure are on PlayStation 5. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. You said once I get some cash, I'm going to buy that chair in a way that makes sense. What chair? So what do y'all think? So clearly this sold more on PC than it did on PS5. So Rise Elliott on Alina's Analytics has estimate that Bungie Marathon has sold around 1.2 million copies worldwide. A figure that brought it around about 55 million in revenue. So interestingly, they said that majority of the sales are actually on PC, with the version accounting for 800,000 units. What? By comparison, the PS5 release makes up 217,000 units. And then the Series X and S are made up of what? 133,000 copies. Wow. So if we're breaking that down, the PC eats up about 70% of overall sales, while PS5 and Series gobbled up 19 and 11% respectively. This is crazy. What does this tell you? This tells you that Sony is going to continue to put their live service games on PC. This is what this tells you. So the analyst added that Marathon players who have stuck around since the initial launch are contributing to a healthy 380,000 daily active user rate, with Steam users averaging a playtime of 27.8, PS5 at around 16.5, and the Series X's base series console is about 17.3. Furthermore, Alina Analytics states that 78.2% of Marathon players have dabbled in Destiny 2, while 62% of them have played Helldivers 2, and 55.9% have sampled Arc Raiders. So meanwhile, Forbes' Paul Tassi backs up the figures with the following statement, quote, "There are no plans to scale back or change content plans from here as of now. That may change, but work is underway on future seasons, and the ultimate fate of the game will play out in time. Again, this was never going to be a High Guard Concord situation, and it was ridiculous to think so. That doesn't mean Marathon is the true hit it needs to be, but that's a different conversation." Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So, it goes like this, bro. It goes like this. If the rumors are true about Sony, not putting their single player games on PC anymore, makes sense. Because the live service stuff is always going to do better on PC. It's just always going to do better. Always going to do better. You know? But we're just going to have to wait and see until we get official numbers. You know, because sometimes, you know, these, you know, analysts and analytical companies sometimes get numbers wrong. But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens as well. So, let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Did you guys enjoy the stream today? I know I did. Let's go. Let's go. PlayStation 6 is a 5090. Really? Is it now? If the PlayStation 6 is the 5090, then it's probably going to be ridiculously expensive. If the PlayStation 6 is the 5090, it's probably going to be about $2,000. Straight up and down. So, okay. Yeah, who's going to upgrade to that? People over here crying about 750. You honestly think you're going to get a PlayStation 6 with 5090 level of performance for under $1,000? Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. I see y'all love to dream. He said, did you see the leak on GTA 6 significant glass break and system improvements for GTA 6? No. I'm going to have to talk about that tomorrow. So keep thinking that a PlayStation 6 is going to be on par with the 5090. Yeah, it's going to be about $2,000. And y'all already, oh man, PS5 Pro is way too expensive, dog. Okay. Okay. You think I saw 5090 go? 5090 you want? 5090 you gon' get? You think I saw 5090 go? 5090 sweet, yo. Yeah. And then we are PS5 Pro is a scam. Okay. Don't buy it. Don't buy it, bro. Why are you tripping, bro? Like my man Red said on Friday. Why you tripping, Debo? So no, go on. Go on, go buy your 5090 PlayStation 6. Go on, man. Yeah, buddy. Go on, man. Nobody now stop you. Go on. Yeah, man. Go buy your 5090 PlayStation 6. No, make out of money. PS5 Pro is near 3070 GPU with 2 terabyte of storage. How is it a scam? Exactly. It's okay, bro. Even though Digital Foundry said it was on par with it's on par with a 4070. Close to a 4070 or something like that. Digital Foundry had said at one point. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a scam, right? But it's out here changing the game, right? It's a scam, right? PS6 is only $100 more than PS5 launch. It will sell. We will see. We will see, Daniel. We'll see. You said at work, dudes used to get in attitude when you ask for help. Oh, you already know, bro. PS5 Pro is a scam. Okay, don't buy it. PS5 Pro is a scam, but you still turn around and bought it anyway. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We ain't got time for all that, man. PS5 Pro is a scam, right? But you still turned around and bought it anyway. Make that make sense. Yeah. And you know what's going to be even more funnier? Oh, yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Waste of freaking time, bro. PlayStation 6 handheld will be $399. It better be. Anything higher than that, and then we're in troubled waters. So what's up, bro? He said there's a report that Marvel Rivals now confirmed for Switch 2. Not surprised. I believe that it could run on the Switch too. Yeah, man. PS5 Pro is a scam, remember? It's a scam, dog. Yeah, the Pro is a scam, remember? Yeah, dog. GTA 6 leak. Yeah, I see everybody talking about that. We're definitely going to try to squeeze it in. It says apparently Dark Outlaw was working on a zombie game and it wasn't a live service game. Really? Sony's like, nope. We ain't even going to waste. We ain't even going to waste time with that. We ain't even going to waste time with all that. Man, oh man, oh man. We ain't even going to waste time with all that. I personally wouldn't touch Marathon with a 10-foot pole. They should have just made Destiny 3. Hey, man, I hear you, bro. I hear you, but, you know, the reality is the reality. What are you going to do? You know? What are you going to do? Let that sink in. What are you going to do? What's the code name? The code name I think was Orion? No. I don't remember. I think it's Orion, if I'm not mistaken. Orion, yes, it's Orion. That's the code name for the PlayStation 6, Orion. He says, what monitor would you recommend for the Pro if on budget? Well, define budget. Like what are you talking? Like how much money do you have to spend on a monitor? How much money do you have to spend on a monitor? LG 55. Let's go, baby. That 55-inch is the sweet spot, baby. It's the sweet spot, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you're not going to really get anything, you know, like amazing at that price. The most that you're probably going to get is maybe a 4K 60 monitor, IPS monitor. Like, and it's probably going to be missing a lot of features that the PS5 Pro needs at $150 to $200. Hunter's Gathering? Nah, bro. Nah, I mean, I you know, if Sony sends me a code or something like that, I'll try it out and see, but I'm not hyped for it. You know, Marlon, the Pro is the greatest. John, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm glad you're enjoying the Pro. What about 350 to 400? You can probably find a decent 4K TV for that price. But like in the monitor space, unless you can check on Facebook Marketplace, yeah, you're not going to really find anything good. Like really, really good. Unless you go to like a pawn shop or something like that. You know? Walmart TV. Yeah, Walmart be having some deals though. I mean, you might be able to get a standard 4K TV, you know what I mean, on sale for like $200-$300. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna get no OLED or no mini LED. It's probably not gonna have auto low latency mode. It's probably not gonna have VRR. I mean, you know, you just gotta shop around and see if it's possible, you know? I mean, you might find some things on sale here and there. It says, I'll stick with my Samsung S90F OLED TV. There you go. You good. There you go. You're locked in. You good. You said my bro TV LED lights in the back stopped working because of a picture problem. Now it's in the attic. I gave him my old monitor that had TV on it. Oh, nice. That's what's up, man. That's a good look. Looking out for your brother like that, man. That's a good look. That's a good look, bruh. It said, Marlon, Nintendo increased physical games price to $90. Yeah, I mean, not on all the games. You know what I'm saying? Not on all the games. I mean, a lot of their games are still $69. So, I mean, it's not across the board. I said, did you hear about the RGB mini LED TV? Oh man, yes, the RGB stripe technology. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think I've heard about it during CES and stuff like that. Sam's Club got plenty of new LG TVs on sale under $1,000. Yeah, you just gotta shop around, man, and see if you can find something. You know what I mean? See if you can find something to your liking and then take it from there. I mean, you just have to shop around and see what's good. Because I found a LG Ultra 27 overclock monitor at Walmart for $89. Is it 4K? How you purchase a Pro and don't have quality display? Some people, that's why I said this, bro. Like, if you get a Pro, you always have to make, or any console that you know is on current gen. You know what I mean? You have to make sure you upgrade your screen. You have to make, that's subjective, effective. That's subjective. What I think is worth $80 might not be worth $80 to the vast majority of you guys. Like for me, I think Mario Kart was worth the price. Mario Kart World, you know what I mean? It was worth the price because you have so much fun playing the game. You know what I mean? But for somebody else, maybe not so much, you know? So to each their own on that front. You said Nintendo may announce they're making a digital games $10 cheaper than physical.
Thank you.
Interesting.
The stream was fun today. We need more like it.
Definitely. Yes. Definitely. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, gotta make the streams. You know, gotta make the streams interesting for you boys. You know what I mean? Gotta make the streams interesting. You know, gotta make sure the streams are hype and stuff like that for you boys. So yeah, man, no problem. I'm happy you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm really happy you guys enjoyed the stream. Like straight up. Yeah, you guys are awesome people, man. I appreciate all of you guys, man. You guys are awesome. You know, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for rocking with us and everything like that. Debate or no debate. I love all of you guys, man. All of you guys could be doing something else with your time, but you chose to be here, and I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. So yeah, man, it's all blessings, it's all love and everything. You know what I mean? No doubt. It's 140. Nah, unless you're doing and even esports, I wouldn't even recommend that. Nah, a fun stream would be at you at Best Buy reviewing the new TVs coming soon. That would be dope. You know, I mean, there's always room for improvements. That would be dope. That would definitely be dope. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Yeah, you need a 4K TV though. You need a 4K TV, bro. You need a 4K TV. Like straight up. A good 4K TV. You know, with VRR, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? He said debating because of the super chats. He knows what console is the greatest. You know what? I can't with y'all, man. I seriously can't. I love you guys, man. I really do. I love you guys. You know, we always gonna agree to disagree when it comes to this gaming thing. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hold tight. Don't let
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When did you pay for First Lady to go to the rodeo?
When did you pay for First Lady to go to the rodeo? Oh, Gaskin. Oh, Gaskin. Oh my God. Oh my God. When did I pay? Okay, so the very first time when we went, right? Yeah, your boy paid some money. Okay, we just gonna leave it right there. All right. Yeah. So obviously this time around I didn't pay because that was my birthday and she wanted to treat me. You know what I mean? So that's what happened there. Gaskin, I know. I just know when it's Gaskin. I know exactly when it's Gaskin. You can't even hide it. You know it's Gaskin, bro. You know it's Gaskin. Oh, man. You just know when it's Gaskin. You just know when it's Gaskin, bro. You know when it's Gaskin. Gaskin cannot hide, bro. She cannot hide. She cannot hide. She cannot hide. Love you, Gaskin. You say I tried stream from PS5. I heard it says through. It says the live. It's so annoying. 0 viewers, no cam. Yeah. Oh, those days of streaming on PS4 for me, man. I tell you, it was no joke. He said breaking it down. Nintendo has the legacy. PlayStation has the popularity. And Microsoft has the money. Hey, Tribal. Oh, man. Okay, Tribal, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Hey, love you, bro. Love you guys, man. Look, we gonna end it right here. I love y'all. Make sure you guys come through tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're gonna be having that Xbox event, right? The third party event, the preview event. Make sure you boys come through tomorrow. We're going to be streaming that Xbox event. I believe it starts at 12 Central Time. So I'm going to try to see if I can stream a little bit earlier before it starts so we can bring in that. They said they're going to have some surprises, some reveals, and whatever the case may be. So your boy going to try, you know, God's willing, tomorrow I'm going to try to go ahead and stream it for you guys. So one love. God bless. Come back tomorrow for more bangers. Love debating, y'all. God is the greatest. Jesus is the greatest. And you guys are goats. All right. Love you guys, man. Be blessed. Be easy. And like the great legendary Etika would always say, please have yourself a wonderful one. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, if you did enjoy today's show. Thank y'all for the super chats and for the love. Bobby Cook, I see you, bro. And yeah, I think some of you guys are seeing blue right now. Oh, shoot. I see blue right over there in the corner. I got to go get my broom right quick. What the heck?